Hi everyone, this is Angita. I'm going to discuss User Datagram Protocol in this session. So we are discussing about transport layer protocol. In this, transport layer perform a lot of services for data transmission, access control, error control, and flow control. And likewise, we provide type of services also. The type of services is based on connection oriented and connectionless kind of services it offer. So in this, transport layer is responsible for process to process delivery. Here, UDP is a one kind of protocol under type of service. It is a connectionless and reliable transport layer protocol. It does not provide any guarantee for successful, reliable transmission, but it provides best effort delivery. So why many of the applications preferring UDP? It is unreliable. Why the other many of the applications are using UDP in transport layer? Because UDP doesn't have any connection setup and connection close. It immediately transfer the data without state. So it's a faster one, but it does not provide any guarantee for reliable transmission, but it will provide best effort delivery. So those kind of applications which is not taking care of the reliability is why those applications need only the faster delivery. They can choose UDP. Automatically, the UDP protocol will be chosen in the transport layer. So say the port numbers are specifying the type of process. Here, there are several well-known ports are used with the UDP are listed. So let me discuss the well-known ports used in UDP applications. 7. This port number represent the protocol echo. So which means that echoes are received from datagram back to the sender. Echo messages. And then 9 will Discord. It's a protocol is for Discord. So they Discord the incoming or received datagram. And label users. It specify the user. So normally the 11 is used for specifying active users. And 13 is a dynamic daytime application. So daytime applications is when we give the port number for retrieving information like the request is posted, the daytime server data will be received. And 17 is for if you want to transfer any code message, so we can use 17. And SNMP applications will use 161 and 162. Likewise, there are several well-known ports are used with the UDP protocols. So next, we discuss about think about one real-time example in Unix. Yeah, the well-known ports are mainly stored in a file called etc type of services. So each line in this file gives the name of the server. So in this file, the type of well-known ports and servers are server detail will be loaded. You can use the grep command utility to extract the line with the desired application. So for example, if I want to use FTP, I can use the grep command like a grep FTP etc services. So in this, I can get TCP or UDP file transfer protocol in application layer. So this is one small example. So the file, the services file will have all kind of services with its port number. And SNMP means I have to use the port number 161 or 162 for trap message sending. So likewise, we can retrieve information. So next, let me discuss about the header format of UDP. So the header format having two data, header and data. The header information will have the details like a source port number and destination port number and total length and checksum. Checksum is for error direction. So the header size is maximum of 8 bytes and remaining will be considered for data. So the each source port and set destination port does 16 bits and total length will be mentioned the 16-bit data and checksum is also a 16-bit. So these are all the important fields added in the UDP datagram format. And the UDP length will be calculated by calculating like IP length minus the IP header length. So that remaining length is UDP length. So this is a pseudo header for checksum calculation. In the checksum alone have the information like all kind of applications like support error control will use the checksum. Checksum is error reduction code. Maximum of 16-bit code will be added in checksum. Next, next, we'll see how the data are queued in UDP. If one number of packets are transferred from one system to another system, means the incoming and outgoing process will take a separate queue in UDP, daytime client and daytime server is there. Here, outgoing queue and incoming queue is there maintained on both the end. So incoming queue having the incoming packets in the particular queue based on the buffer size, and outgoing queue also will have outgoing pack datagrams in that queue. So likewise, the server is also will use incoming and outgoing. So each process is identified by port number. Port number. So here, the network layer, there are three layers that participating: network, data link, and physical layer. Physical layer, which deals about there are physical configurations like topology, line configurations, and other data rate and signal transmission. And data link layer deals about the frame transmission, like framing of data, and also provide the several responsibilities like error control, access control, flow control, and upper layer is the network layer. The incoming data will comes from the transport layer. The data will transfer like this. So next, we will discuss in the next session. So normally, there are several protocols are participating in transport layer. In that, we discussed UDP now. The next class, we're going to discuss about transport layer protocol like TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. So when comparing with the UDP, the TCP is connection oriented. Why it is connection oriented means before transmitting the data, the connection will be established on both the client and server. After establishing the connection, only the data transfer will occur. After the transmission of packets, the connection will be terminated. Connection will be closed. So here, if client or server want to transmit the information, first it should make a connection between the client and server. After that, only data transmission will take place. So this kind of scenario looks like a three-way handshaking procedure. If we meet unknown person, first initially what we do, we'll handshake each other. After that, only the sharing of information will take place. After that, after the end of the sharing, we will wind up by handshaking. So this kind of scenario will be used in TCP. So it is called as a three-way handshaking procedure. This protocol will be discussed in the next session. Thank you.